Hi, good morning. This is your Tuesday talk or whatever time of day you're watching this video. I am in a dark shadow and you can barely see me, but here we go. All right, so today is October 25th, and I have to say that I know I haven't been making Tuesday talks lately, and that's mostly because I wasn't sure I was going to do them this year, but I've decided we're going to do this. So today's Tuesday talk, we're going to talk about a couple of things. First of all, I want to talk about Honk is coming up. If you're involved with Honk, you know that. You're really well aware of that. And it's going great. And for the rest of you, I really hope you come see it on November 4th. Everyone's worked super hard, and it's fantastic. The second thing I wanted to tell you is for 7th and 8th graders in particular, we need to have officers, like real officers, because we did not have a real election. We had temporary officers put into place. The first day of school, I ran around and told everybody we need to have a Google Meet, and whoever showed up kind of got to divvy out the duties at the beginning of the year of being officers, so we could buy things like the play, like registration for Chorus Fest and Junior District Chorus and all that stuff, like props and things like that. But now, and approve the fundraiser. But now we have to have like our official election because, I believe in democracy. So please look for that. I'll re-ask who wants to be an officer, and we will have those elections in the next couple weeks. All right, a quick lesson. What I want to talk about today, as you can see behind me, it says key signatures. So for key signatures, what I want to talk about, if I can move this over a little bit. Can we see it? I'm going the wrong way. All right, so for key signatures, let's try moving this. What I want to talk about is lovely. Maybe. Oh, the camera's on top. That's why. All right. So key signatures. I know you know what they are, or for the most part you do. When you look at music at the beginning of the line, you're going to see sharps or flats or nothing. And that tells you what your key signature is. Today I want to talk about how to read key signatures, okay? So here's the three that are like you kind of memorize and you know first. C major, we're in the key of C major if you have no sharps and no flats. We're in the key of F major if you have one flat. G major is one sharp. That seems easy. You can kind of remember that. It's something you can memorize. G major actually does follow the rules I'm about to show you. These two do not follow the rules I'm about to show you. So that's why you kind of have to memorize these two. But like I said, G major follows its own set of rules that I'm about to show you, which is this. If you have flats, let's start with flats. If you have flats, and I don't know if you can see this actually, you can kind of see it. I'll make them darker. If you have flats, okay, we got a B flat, an E flat, and an A flat. How do we know that that's what they are? Well, we follow them the same way we do everything else. You count up every good boy does fine, deserves fudge, elephants get big dirty feet, whatever you use, right? But here's how you tell what key you're in. So you have three flats. B, E, A are all flat. You go to the flat that's next to the last. So you go to the flat that is not the last flat, but the next to the last flat. In this case, it is this one, and that is an E flat. And guess what? You're in the key of E flat when you have three flats. Okay? That's how you tell what key you're in. So that means do is going to be E flat. Do, re, mi, fa, and so on. Okay? So you're going to have your tonal center will be E flat. When you do sharps, and again, because they're hard to see, I'll make them darker. When you do sharps, and I'm doing treble clef. I'm sorry for those of you low brass players that wish I would do bass clef. I'm doing treble clef. So I'm going to do two sharps here. In sharps, it works from like the very beginning with G, with this one. All right, so our first two sharps, we always start with F sharp. There's an order to our sharps and flats. We could talk about that in another video. And the second sharp is always going to be C sharp, okay? And sharps are really easy. All you have to do, because this is F, every good boy does fine. Every good boy. F-A-C-E. This is a C. Yeah. So all you have to do for sharps, it's really easy. You just go up to the next. If you're on a space, you go up to a line. If you're on a line, you go up to the space, and that's the key you're in. So if our last sharp, use your last sharp. If our last sharp is C, The next line up from that space is D, and that's the key we're in. Okay? So we're in the key of D. How do I know it's D? Every good boy does fine. So we are in the key of D. All right? And I know that's hard to see on your screen. Yeah, but you can kind of see it. All right? So sharps, we go up a step. Flats, we go back a flat. And that's how you do it. Hopefully that helped you a little bit to figure out what key you're in. So then obviously down here, our tonal center is D. So our do is D. That's how you figure out what do is. That's also how you figure out what key you're in. If you're like, Mrs. Sensor, that went a little over my head, we can keep working on it. Let me know. If you're like, I got it, that's cool too. Let me know in the comments. I think you guys are doing so great this year. I really am looking forward to our concert in December, and I haven't felt this excited about a concert in several years. So this is pretty cool. I want you to know I hope you're taking time for you. I hope you're taking time to sing, and I hope you have a great day. Bye. I don't know.